Wagwan. Hello. Hey. I gotta find this setup for y'all, of course. We got some things to talk about today, buddy. Oh, yes, we do. As soon as I can get y'all set up, like, because there's a lot of glaring going on. Okay. Okay, we good to go. We good to go. Period. Nice one. Y'all, what the fuck? I got a lot of shit to discuss, and that is just the fuck period. So, without further ado, let's get into her. Okay. Alright, fine. Let's do it. So I have another. Y'all know how I usually do like the little down the rabbit hole readings. I don't even think this is going to be a down the rabbit hole reading. This is going to be like a open message to the public, to everyone, to whoever receives this message. This was for you. Okay, send it to a friend if you feel like it's for them. Send it to your mom if you feel like it's for her. Send it to your pops, you feel me? Whatever. This is for those who come in contact with this video. I'm not even gonna like title it. I don't even really have a title, you feel me? We just finna get started. So just bear with me. I ain't really got no correlation to the process, to the madness, but we finna get going, cause I'm cutting throats today. I'm cutting throats today. First of all, let's discuss this Kanye West shit today, right now. Let's go ahead and clear the air, so we ain't gotta keep. Okay, so I need y'all to go look up the song Queen by Queen Bohemian. What is it? Rhapsody. Rhapsody. Bohemian, that by Queen. Those lyrics were talking about Kanye West. So, by you or anyone who feels the need to support him, by any means, feel free. You are. Hold on, y'all. I'm just a cool boy. He said, I'm just a poor boy. I need no sympathy. Because okay, I'm gonna read the lyrics because I wrote them. Sorry, y'all, that was rude, but let's get it. He said, or they said in the lyrics in the song, I'm just a poor boy. I need no sympathy because I'm easy come, easy go, little high, little low. Anyway, the wind blows doesn't really matter to me. What does that mean to y'all? That's definitely giving me some form of like puppet. He's easy come, easy go, little high, little low. Anywhere the wind blows, it doesn't really matter to me. So whatever I can do, propaganda, trend, profit, or some form. This is who he is. He's a puppet for the Matrix. So he's going to ride the wave. He's going to do anything and everything to get the minds, to attract, to get that attention. I have a specific word. Controversial is what this is. This is basically some form of agenda, basically, to basically attract you. So these people, they're willing to do anything. It says giving rise or likely to give rise to the public. So it's like basically where you are willing to say anything, do anything to gain reaction, to gain feed, to get that response. Because if you're not making music as a artist, you have to make some form of noise, you feel me, in order to stay relevant, for that matter, of course. So if these people, these celebrities, these billion-dollar celebrities who are changing the fucking world, if they have the ability, the authority to, you feel me, have a lot of people attracted to them or have a lot of eyes on them, they will do anything and everything to continuously keep that going, to keep that up. So when you have the people who, the celebrities to continuously, you feel me, doing, like, for example, let's just, since we on Kanye West, this is what I have. Do y'all remember when he used to do, he had his own church? He might still do that shit. You see how he like always has to have some focus on him, is basically what I'm saying. He just got a divorce with Kim. Focus on him. There's always gonna be an eye on him. And y'all remember just a couple of weeks ago, I was talking about the bio meat, the celebrity meat that they're creating. Kanye fucking West was on that list, remember? His face was on that. So you guys are gonna be buying his meat, his DNA, his genetics, you feel me, to feel more empowered. Do you not see the trend that this man is in, the propaganda that he's placing upon everybody? That's fraud. He is fraud. So when you see people who want to speak out against the occult or want to speak up for the culture, nigga, are we forgetting who he was or what he did or what he's about for this matter? I'm not saying look at the man past and target his past, but can we remember who people are? Don't ever let someone double cross you twice. So these people, they continuously try to put on an image and keep up an image, keep up the new next gimmick. These people want gimmicks. This is what it is here for the agenda for the celebrities. They need trend. They need some form of ruha, like to put energy around them, to keep it going, to keep it up, to keep that whole vibe of I'm cool, I'm lavish, I'm popping. They need that to stay. They have to feed it, you feel me? They have to feed their agenda, and or they will die off, you feel me? As most people would say, damn, what happened to such and such? Some of these celebrities, these A-list celebrities, they don't want that. They don't want to be, a D-list celebrity, or they don't want to go ghost. They're so power hungry, they're so power fed, they have to continue to keep the eyes mutated onto them. They have to keep the eyes, the minds, the energy. Where attention goes, energy flows. So when he continuously does things for your attention, he's feeding off of that. So when you say he's changing the world, or he's standing up, he's speaking out, he's 1 foot in and 1 foot the fuck out. He is not, he knows what he's doing. And in fact, I did my research this morning. This man is now going to, today, this is what they dropped. He is now going to come out with something called the ecosystem. Yeah, your friend, your buddy, the one who's changing the world, literally, he is now creating his own fucking ecosystem. And this is where he wants to build his own universe. Guess who he's working with? Elon Musk. Stop fucking playing. And this the person who y'all trust. Don't let nobody cross you the fuck twice, because these people are literally pawns. They're using you. You feel me? Because everything is an agenda. Everything is to feed off of energy. Everything is about power. And nothing is about morality here. They have no moral here. But everything is about power and status quo. Everything is about money and greed here. Look at the big picture. These people are not changing. They're not speaking out. You feel me? I don't care what he say. That person has 1 foot in the door and 1 foot out. So he's going to feed off of you. Oh, share this video. Oh, watch this interview. Yay, speaking out. Okay. He's gaining he's gaining those followers that he's seeking, and you guys are literally falling into the trap, literally. So when he comes out with this ecosystem, please don't say, what is he doing to the world? Why is he changing the planet? Why is he working with Elon Musk and all of these A-list celebrities? I thought he was like on our side, you feel me? So hey, it is what it is. He's also working with Steve Jobs. Go look these people up. Or Jeff B. I don't know his last name. I think it's Bezos or Bnoz or something. I don't know. I kind of wrote it funny, but Jeff B. Just go look up the ecosystem. He is literally about to start creating. This man just created his own religion. Like, are you guys following him? Like, are you following me when I tell you this? This man has no pure intentions when it comes to the betterment of us as a culture. Just like Diddy. Didn't Diddy come out the other day talking about fucking we're gonna need more people to come together, we're gonna need more people to stand up. Anybody who know producers, black producers, anybody want to be an artist, Like he's 1 foot in and 1 foot out. This is how they grasp you. This is how they, it's like a fishing line. They this, and you're like the bait. Like you can't keep falling for these celebrities. We know better. Hopefully. But go look up that song by Queen, Bohemian. Just type in Bohemian because I don't know how to pronounce the last word. But another part of the lyrics, it says, I'm just a poor boy, or excuse me, I'm just a poor boy and nobody loves me. He's just a poor boy, damn, from a poor family. Spare him his life from this monstrosity. So you see how you see all of this is commodity. Like I said, it's bait, it's a profit. He's gaining, you know, whether you think he's on your side or not. It's all a bargain, you feel me? So look through the veil. And I understand when people say don't look at what the messenger, listen to the message, but we have to think about what is he actually fucking saying. You guys aren't even I don't know, man. I feel like everyone's entitled to their opinion, but hey, commodity, bait. He's profiting off of that. And now all of a sudden he's gonna come out, now that he has all you guys' attention and awareness and fucking energy, he's gonna now leash or unrelease his new spontaneous ass what is it called? Ecosystem. Hey, miss me with it, man. I ain't falling for the okie doke no more because I know these celebrities are not who they say they are. They cannot be trusted, and I never trusted them. You feel me? Maybe when I was younger, but hey. All right, so I got some shit to talk about, a lot of shit to get down to. I don't even know where to start. So yeah. Are you guys aware of the rivers that are drying up around the world? We have around the Tallahassee area, it's drying up, and also, of course, the Mississippi River is completely dried up. If you haven't been aware of that, I'm sure you have, but if you haven't, it's best to do your research at this time because our planet, Mother Earth, is being deeply cleansed and reset. So everything is being restored and regenerated. But before it can improve, it has to literally decompose. So let's just start there. What happens when something dries out? So just take, for example, when you're baking something and something becomes very brittle. If the sun is baking it, or something for this matter, if the sun is baking something and then the inner core of Earth is on fire, it's heating up, hence all of the volcanic eruptions around, and all of the tsunamis, and you know, when heat or hot meets when heat meets cold, everything is like reacting to one another. So the elements are responding to one another. This is a reset. Everything is definitely one. We're in tune with one another. So yeah, just imagine something is baking on a baking sheet, and the broiler of the oven is on, and it's just baking the top, hence the sun. And then we have the bottom of the oven that is baking the bottom, hence the inner core of the earth. Everything is on fire right now. This is also why a lot of the planes around this, or the let's just say the domains around this plane, a lot of it is on fire. It's constantly on fire. It's constantly burning. Who's starting these fires? You feel me? And there's always ships on top of these volcanoes that are causing them to erupt. So take a look at that as well. But when something bakes, it becomes brittle and it becomes so weak that it crumbles. So let's take it here. I wrote it gets brittle to the point where it gets weak to the point where it cracks. That's the earth. That's the plates, the shift. So when, like I said, the heat from the sun and the inner core and the geomagnetic field, that is the ozone layer that is removed from Mother Earth. So the outside of Earth is being completely like let's just say, the blanket that was once on top of Mother Earth, or for this example, the aluminum foil that was on top of the pan in the oven, it's being removed. So now the broiler is now crisping the fuck out of the whatever you're fucking cooking, and then the bottom of it is continuously on fire. So now we have heat on heat, and then we have whatever this is in the center, hence Mother Earth. It's brittling, it's crumbling, it's falling apart. What does that remind you of? Chaos has to take place before before peace can return. Chaos brings change. So when the entire layout is about to reconstruct, basically, is what I'm saying here. The electric grids, this is why the rivers are drying up. Everything is ran by power here. You see how everything is electric. Everything is some form of electricity or something like that, because everything is ran by a power what are they called? You know, the power towers where they have everything connected, and they're usually found near water. Those are the things that basically generate power to your house, to your heat, you know, your stove, you know, the gas stations. Everything is electricity. Everything is ran by power. So if the water is drying up, the power is going out. So when the power goes out, this is where it begins to crumble. When it crumbles, that's when you know it's destruction time. Now look at the river. It is crumbling. It is cracking. It is brittle. You see how that is in the same it's mirroring exactly what is happening, as if something was burning in an oven. Before it can like be restored, it has to fall apart. So this is why everything is falling apart. And you notice how hot it is. I literally woke up like 3 in the morning because of how hot it was at night. We have so much pressure on the back of Mother Earth at night. There is something going on at night with the sun and the pressure. There's pressure being emitted to our plane, Mother Earth, specifically at night. It is so hot at night. Stay woke. Let's see what I have here. Yep, and also around the world you see a lot of these towns or states or plains, I don't know what you like to deem them as, but these locations, they're out of power. China is blackout. There's other parts not in the states that are completely, I believe it's Europe, they're out of power, they're out of electricity. So if you take a look at that basically puts you in this mind space of, damn, what is going on? What is causing for all these power outages? What is actually causing for Mother Earth to dry up so much? Why are the crabs missing? There's billions of crabs that are gone. You guys won't eat no more. You will not live comfortable anymore. You cannot live comfortable. Your crab boils and your seafood boils and your parties and your tea time, that shit up. That shit gotta go. So when it comes to Mother Earth and her reset, anything in her way will be destroyed. This is why the people in China are boiling. They are boiling, and not only just in China, and also the children. Notice how a lot of respiratory issues are occurring right now, not only for the European race and the Asian and the Davidians and you know, any other race outside of the golden race, the sun beings. Not only are they being affected, but some of us, because of the way that you treat yourself. What are you intaking? What are you doing to your body? What you are is how you eat. So if you completely just trash, the sun is a detoxifier. So anything that the sun kills literally does not belong here. So this is where we are now. It is judgment. This is a beautiful time. So if you are uncomfortable, if you are living uncomfortable, that is a good thing. There's no more comfortability on Mother Earth. Welcome to the reset. As you guys may or may not know, the money system is gradually falling. Of course, it will fall. This is why a lot of things are, the prices are increasing. It's not only, what's the word? Fuck it, I'm gonna say it's not only a shortage in food and shit, but it's a shortage it's like a gain of something. It's like when you're like running out of product, so you raise all of the prices so you can have money for when like shit is completely out, if that makes sense. So let's just say It's not necessarily like stocking up on food, but it's more like stocking up on money, stocking up on income. Though the system is about to crumble, these people are trying to usurp us from all of what we have, so that way we won't be prepared for what is to come. This is why we've been saying prepare, you know, stock up on food and water. Everything is drying up. Everything is so low in stock, especially food is gradually running out. The shelves are definitely not as full as they usually would be a couple years ago. This food shortage has been going on. Gas, this is why gas is fucking $50 a gallon. What else? Everything. There's a specific term when trying to think about it. Inflammation. There we go. Thank you, Spirit. When things start to occur, everything is just at fucking skyrocket, and a lot of people think Joe Biden or the politics, or you know, the Democrat, like, nigga, it has nothing to do with that. Can we get out of that mind frame? Because none of those people in office are fucking elected. Those niggas are selected. They literally were put there. So can we not point fingers and say it's because of them? If you're still in that mindset, boy, you got a long way to go. I really just want to get that out there. There's no point of you trying to say he would save your life. And y'all see how they got these celebrities now trying to say who to vote for? You see how they want to keep you distracted? They just put Taylor Swift saying, like, we need someone in lead. We need someone who's going to do the right thing. We don't need leaders, guys. And you guys who are still voting, good fucking luck. Let me just leave that alone. But yeah, the power and electricity around the world is completely going out. This is why everything is so hot. When it crisps, it crumbles. So that's how Mother Universe is gonna take it there. The celestial beings, the brothers and sisters, the star family that you keep seeing, my family, you keep seeing up there, they know exactly what they're doing here. They know exactly when to come in, and they know exactly how to let this shit play out. You wanna go big, you wanna be in charge, you wanna be in power, you want authority. Let's see if you can take the fucking sun, because the sun is an organic purifier. If you cannot exist, if you cannot sustain, a lot of these suits aren't sustaining anymore. This is why they had to kill off the queen. She couldn't sustain. They know what the fuck is going on here. And that brings me to my next point. A lot of their suits aren't sustaining this new climate change. They real funny. Before I get to that, I'm gonna come back to that. So remember, I was talking about the suits. Their suits aren't sustaining anymore. Just remember that. We're gonna talk about something. My star family, they wanted me to okay, they wanted me to go ahead and share these messages for you guys. This shit real, man. Let me put this down. Okay, so first of all, they start off by saying they got the game messed up. You niggas got the game fucked up. All the way fucked up. This spirituality shit, this fucking trend that y'all got going on, you getting the boot. You niggas getting the boot, and I'm not even joking. And you know who the fuck you are, and I'm not even joking. The trend shit, the trendsetter, and trying to be the biggest fucking prophecy and have the smartest, highest rank, you niggas are the lowest. And I swear to God, you niggas got a lot of karma coming to you. So just get the fuck ready. I'm not even joking. Playing with spirituality in vain, you niggas have so much karma coming towards you. You have no idea. First things first, they mentioned lessons and chances. They literally said lessons and chances. They gave you so many chances, so many times to break that cycle that you kept participating in. And I'm speaking to those who are feeling me on this shit. You continuously, if you know who you are, I'm gonna just put it like that. You continuously participated in the slow death. Chances are up, time is up, is what they're saying here. No more sympathizing, no more pity for you guys. You heard that horn, that's your confirmation. No more sympathizing for you, no more pity for you, and no more compromising. You had your chance, you had your shot. You want to keep playing the game, you're gonna be trapped. You're gonna be playing your own game. You're gonna be trapped within your own game, and that is your karma. Whatever you dished out, that is what you shall get back, times 10. So anyways, they said that we are constantly under surveillance. I told you, my brothers and sisters are watching. They are constantly here. Those ships that you're seeing, those big structures that you're seeing sitting near the sun, those cloaks that you're that you're seeing flying around the sun, in and out of that portal, those people are monitoring us constantly, 25/8. Even when you think they're not, even when you think no one's watching, you're being watched. Everything is being documented at this time, at an all-time high, they say. Basically what they're watching for everyone, this is for everyone, how you operate, how you basically your character, how you develop, because everything is about character and development here, right? Everything is about learning, growth, and you feel me, basically learning and growth, I guess. Detaching to keep going. Everything is a constant flow. Nothing is constant but change. So they basically want to see what you do on a day-to-day basis. So how you are basically constructing yourself. What are you doing? What are you thinking about? Because they can see that too. They're looking at you from a chakric level. So they're determining what you are, who you are, from your level, your vibration, on a chakra standpoint. They're not looking at your vessel. They're not looking at your fine ass face. They're not looking at your pretty ass fucking ass. They're not thinking about what you did last year for the homeless. They're looking at you right now, today. What are you doing for yourself? Not only yourself, but your children. Not only your children, but the earth, the planet. What are you doing to benefit? This is all about growth and development. We are in a sleeping slumber. If you are contributing consciously, especially, like I said, you conscious motherfuckers really gonna get it. Consciously submitting to this lie, profiting off a lie continuously. Oh my God, that is a big one. Profiting off of a lie. Continuously trying to keep others trapped in your lie. Holding on to truth and not necessarily, like, something is off, something is wrong, something is not right, and you're still holding on to that shit, you're gonna be one of the ones too, and I'm not fucking joking. Integrity. What you do while no one is watching. Integrity, this is what it is. Like I said, they can see you from your heart space. You feel me? How you're vibrating. Your heart will be balanced versus a feather. If your heart is heavier than a feather, you know how this shit goes. You know what it is. You feel me? A lot of you are consciously and just what's the word I'm looking for? Just open to the fuckery. Like, y'all niggas don't even care to change. You feel me? You know shit fucked up, nigga. Do something. You feel me? Talk is cheap. This is why the whole Kanye West shit, y'all saying he's changing, he's doing something. Talk is cheap, nigga. What is he actually doing? Not changing the fucking planet. Not trying to mutate and manipulate what is organic. Nigga, get in where you fit in. Stop trying to fucking change the world. Hanging with Elon Musk, you're gonna be left two lifetimes behind, nigga. This shit is over with. And I'm being so fucking serious. They went to mention food is medicine. So food is your medicine. It is hot in this damn sweater. Whew. Okay, food is medicine. I already talked about the trending spirituality. Trending, trying to be fucking famous, nigga, is gonna leave your ass in the ditch. I'm not even joking. They mentioned fittest of the fittest. So I'm gonna link the video that I basically explained what that meant. I'm gonna link it in the bio or the description below, because that is a whole nother topic. Being fit, fittest of the fittest. You only the strong shall survive. It's kill or be killed. And a lot of you niggas are literally laying down to be fucking killed, and you ask for savior. How? They said we are walking amongst you every day. So every day you're in contact with these deities, with these beings, and they put you through tests at times. So you are being tested. Be aware, and stay conscious, live consciously. They are testing us. Remember, this was all a test. Everything was a test. This was all a test for your morality. This was all a test for your character, for who you are. The best thing to basically prove, how to prove you are powerful, how to prove you are who you say you are, is strip you from all of your abilities, strip you from your awareness, strip you from everything that you know and everything of who you were. Now remember. And for those who have remembered, those who have become consciously aware of that notion of self, good job. You are in hell and you've mastered it. You feel me? Good for you. But there's some who is getting the information, who has the knowledge, who has the awareness, who is getting all of these different downloads, and they're manipulating it. They're not utilizing it. They're not utilizing it for the betterment of Earth. It's each one reach one. Not I know it and no one else. Like, you, dude, you're gonna, like, that is not fair to everyone else. Are you kidding me? That's how this shit goes. You feel me? And it's about character and development. Who you are on a heart space level. If you truly love your brothers and sisters, if you truly cared for the children, like all these children that are coming up missing every second of the day, if you truly was who you said you were, you would do something. You would act. You wouldn't talk. Talk is cheap. They're making sure you have let go of your old ways. They went to mention the celebrities. They went to mention the pawns, the fake pawns, like I said. These people who are in position, who have all this almighty power and authority, but they're manipulating it. They're not utilizing it. That is the worst thing to do. Like I said in my other video, all gifts aren't from God. You feel me? Just like I was thinking about Beyonce and her success. It's like at the beginning of her life, you feel me? She may or may not have known she was going to be in such a position, but the source, the creator, the universe, everything comes with a cost. Yes, you're going to be in position, but it's going to cost you. Are you going to manipulate that, or are you going to utilize it? She's manipulating it. She's mimicking. She's exploiting spirituality. She is twisting the culture, basically. If you pay attention, she has the Yoruba goddesses and the Yoruba gods in her videos. She's even mimicking the Egyptian gods and goddesses in her videos, and she's putting blasphemy on it. She's demonizing it, and we have a lot of people thinking that it's so cool. The same people who's rooting for that shit, the same people who's thinking that shit is so hot and so lit, you don't, like, you're laying down to be fucking killed. I literally said it and I'm standing on it. You're laying down to be killed. This shit is easy as fuck, and you niggas are still sleeping fucking slumber. Sleeping slumber. So this goes to mention the fake prophets. You niggas are in trouble. The fake practitioners. You niggas are in heat. The witches, the warlocks, the Saxons, the celebrities, the talkers. You all are in trouble. Everyone who's and the ones who are in the shadows, especially you niggas already know that's why y'all are in the shadows. This is where we start to go into okay, so I wrote some definitions down. like I said, this has no like set. I'm not like going in order or anything, so I'm just, you know, pretty much jotting this down. Let me get a water break, y'all. Y'all know how these parents be treating these children? Y'all see how these parents be treating these children? These parents will be the ones getting, they're literally going to be massacred. And I'm not even playing. Like, I see nowadays children literally being verbally abused. Mothers be mad as fuck. Dads be mad as fuck. Not only just verbal abuse, there's so many levels of abuse that this goes for every single last one of you, and you know who you are. You do not treat a child that way. I don't give a damn if your damn uncle just died. You never supposed to mistreat a child. You never are supposed to mistreat an animal. So when it comes to your heart chakra, you are being weighed. You are being weighed. And a lot of you niggas have heavy ass intentions. Your whole focus in life is so misconstrued. It's not even funny. Your focus is on your man and your ex deeper than it is on your fucking child. You got a lot of judgment coming your way. And you wonder why your child doesn't like you. You wonder why your child doesn't talk to you, don't want to touch you, don't want to hug you. You're treating your child like you don't want your child. And children can pick up on your energy. You're so worried about your husband and where he's at and who he's fucking. Worry about your fucking child. Your child is there crying. Even if they're not physically crying, your child needs help. So I think it's a point in time where we have to finally look in the mirror and start facing reality. Otherwise, reality will face fucking us, and that karma is not good, okay? Karma never takes it easy. Never. So I wrote the word commodity, which I already was speaking about, but I'll repeat it. Commodity is raw material that can be bought and sold. So it's basically like a bargain, or like a puppet, for example, or a celebrity for that matter. Commodity is basically like how these celebrities are being used. They're being like pawns, you know, they're being controlled. MK Ultra, like they're put in certain positions to create certain waves, you feel me, for others to hop on. So from not only advertisement and certain the industry, basically not only advertisement and the music that they put out, the commercials that they, like when Sweetie had that Sweetie meal, everybody wanted to go try it. These people are placed in position for reasonings to bait you, and it is so odd to me that a lot of people aren't waking up to the truth, including the ones who claim to be fucking woke. You niggas are worse. You niggas are worse. Propaganda, I spoke about that. That is information, especially of bias or misleading nature, used to promote a particular political cause, point of view. So you see how propaganda is basically like lying to gain. We already talked about this shit, so let's keep going. Now I'm finna get into the adrenochrome. This is where we start talking about the lizard skin. Yeah, them motherfuckers in the shadows. Where do I want to start? I have so many notes, y'all. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna come back to that because I still have to talk about the activation of the animals, and not only the animals but us. Like I said, we are constantly being monitored, so there's a lot of activation going on right now, a lot of judgment that is happening right now, and a lot of resetting for that most part. But Let's see. All right, let's start. Adrenochrome. We going in. So, are you guys aware or familiar with the term adrenochrome? That is basically, you guys may or may not completely know what it is, but to just give you guys a run through, it is basically, you know how they take children and they usurp their energy, they usurp their blood, or they usurp their essence or their consciousness, or like MK Ultra, or they eat children, you feel me? Pizzagate, this kind of all ties in together. So let's just start here. Adrenochrome, it's a chemical produced, we're gonna get science, we're gonna get deep with it, so we're gonna go into science. Adrenochrome, it's a chemical produced by the oxidation of adrenaline or epinephrine. Epinephrine, you know what adrenaline is, when some form of euphoria, basically euphoria has a mirroring, so it can be like fear or happiness or love or hate, you feel me? An endorphin or an epinephrine, adrenaline, it all ties into that same category, basically like a hormone, which is what it is. So everything controls your hormones here. These people are completely aware of everything that they've done. So let's see. This basically, it all plays a role in metabolism. Like I said, it's a hormone. It plays a role in your metabolism, your sensuality, your passion, your attention, your focus, the panic, the excitement, those endorphins, those releases, those your reflexes, things like that. It all ties into your mobility and who you are, like I don't know how to really explain it, but it's like a hormone, an epinephrine. You should look into it. These people crave and they feed off of fear. They crave and they feed off of that endorphin, that energy, that fear. This is what I wrote. I actually asked the question, why is fear so powerful? Like, why do they feed off of fear? Why don't they feed off of when a nigga happy as fuck? You feel me? Why do they specifically have to scare you or traumatize you in order for them to usurp? Kind of like the movie Monsters Inc. You know how they had to scare the children. They made them scream really loud, and then the whole meter would fill up really fast. They usurped your fear. They usurped your energy, that adrenaline, that adrenochrome from you. I'm going to get back into that in a second, but basically the reason as to why fear is so powerful is because it targets stress hormones. So like I said, all of this ties into hormones, your fight or flight, you feel me? So your hormones, cortisol, adrenaline. Let me start over. Why is fear so important, or why is fear so powerful? It targets stress hormones via cortisol, adrenaline, and it basically they are released, and it invocates an increased blood pressure. So it triggers an increased blood pressure. So why did they target fear? Because it invocates blood pressure increase, heart rate increase, rapid breath. Even when you begin to have this reaction towards this feeling, so when you begin to become fearful, your blood actually it flows away from your heart and into your limbs. This is why when you are ready to fight, you kind of you don't feel pain and shit. You're in this fight or flight mode. Your blood exudes from your heart at a quicker rate. Your blood pressure goes up, your adrenaline goes up, everything goes up. Everything is more at a higher altitude, if that makes sense. So it's richer, you know what I mean? So it invocates this, it boosts it up. So like I said, it places you in a apprehensive, distress state of being very anxious. It places you in that space of being, you notice when people are more stressed out, they're not thinking straight, so it kind of lowers your frequency, if you think about it that way. Or when someone is in a frustrated mood, when a mother, when she's very frustrated, she can't think straight. She can't operate. She's dropping stuff. She's late. She's forgetting stuff. Or when someone's late, they're forgetting things because their pressure is up. Their blood pressure is up. Their heart rate is up. Everything is increased. So you're not necessarily in your right state of mind. This is where they need you to be. Because same with slavery. Had you remembered who you were, had you stood in your power, had you stand in your authority, they always wanted you to they want to belittle you. They always needed you to be lower than who you were. They don't want you to remember yourself. This is why they keep us separated. Kind of like back in the days, how if you guys, I'm gonna go into this. Back in the days, we had something called coon tunes. Afro-coons. This is basically where we had like shows and we would perform for the whites. If you notice the blackface thing, you know how white people used to do like the black paint on their face. You notice how also black people would do the white paint on their face. So it was like a mimic. You notice how even in today's society, they were they were emanating black people with the blackface, and we were emanating white people. Isn't that crazy? And now today you have women who the lashes and the long curly or blonde hair or blue eyes, you feel me, like just certain things to mimic the white woman. I don't give a fuck what you say. I love my fucking contacts, nigga. I don't give a fuck what you say. This is for my fucking protection, nigga. I just had to throw it out there. But anyways, yeah, we have people, the whites want to be black now. You have the women who want to be they want the hips now, because you remember once upon a time you were disgusting for having a big butt. Back in the day you were a hoe for having a big butt. This is why that man, they did diagnostics on that woman with the really big butt. I forget her name, but they examined her. They always were like super I guess I can use the word super, like curious about who we were on a genetic level. This is why they always cut you open, black woman and black man. They basically did these coon tunes. Basically, to backtrack though, we did these coon tunes. They called us coons, animals, monkeys. You feel me? Raccoons. That's basically what they were. That's what they were targeting. We're animals. You feel me? When on a genetic fucking level, let's be real. They are the ones who are genetically spliced. They're the ones who contain botfly, bat, dog, what the fuck else? They have fruit fly. Like, they got wolf, nigga. They have every fucking genetic but fucking the mitochondria, nigga. The sun, plasmic energy. This is why they aren't sustaining with they're not because they're not organic. And a lot of these dogs are like starting to like, have respiratory issues and health issues and dying and stuff because they aren't able to sustain. They aren't natural to the planet. Everything that is unnatural, you will see it vanish. You will see it poof. You will see it diminish and begin to crumble until it breaks, because this is their grand reset. You feel me? And anything in the way of mother's cleanse is no hard feelings. You feel me? We're not targeting you. The sun is not a killer. You feel me? We're just cleansing this shit up. And that's what it is. These people are very uncomfortable on this planet, believe it or not. These people are very uncomfortable, and even the underground bunks, I can't fucking stress it. The underneath us is just as fucking hot. You're not going anywhere. You're not getting off of this planet. They never fucking left. They tell you they went to the moon. Kiss my ass, okay? No. Anyways, so where was I? Oh, the coon tunes. So I keep getting distracted, but damn, I'm sorry, y'all. You notice how, this is why I say they didn't want you to be in a higher state of consciousness, because had you remembered who you were, had you stayed in that level of awareness, which is why they put you in a fear state. They want to keep you trapped in your lower self. They actually hate it. They couldn't do anything to make the white men feel less smarter. That's literally what they said. These people were basically like ego sick. They were like, they had to beat you down. And I actually heard something. The worst thing a white man wants to see is a black man sitting on a horse because he has to look up to him. He does not want to be belittled. He doesn't want to feel underneath you. This is why they're so power hungry. They're so money sick. That's their power. Money. The more money, the more power. That's what they say, huh? That's not us, okay? We don't care for this economy. We don't care for this money system. A lot of you are tired of having a job. Believe it or not, you don't want to work. You're tired of the money system. This shit needs to fall. I know it is, but it's to the point where it's like we have to remember, you guys, and this is why everything happened. You feel me? But anyways, let me keep moving. So they want to keep you in a space of fear, belittle, lower than yourself. So this is why they feed. This is why fear is the most powerful substance. Fear is the most powerful emotion, because it places you in a space of very low. It lowers you. You're not very much yourself when you feel me? So yeah, hold on. It's really hot. Okay. Where was I? So I basically explained how fear, basically, it places you in a space of apprehension and distress. That's a point. That's needed. That's the point. Biochemically, it involves a higher individual emotional response. So on a biochemical level, fear, it invokes a higher individual emotional response. So like I said, and I'm gonna point something out here, when you're happy, that gives off a certain adrenaline. When you're excited, that gives off a certain adrenaline. When you are sad, it gives off another, and then fear just so happens to be the most potent. So that is why everything deals this adrenochrome. It is so powerful. So then I went to go into where do I want to go? Epinephrine. Epinephrine, which is adrenaline, it is released by your adrenal gland. Your adrenal gland is obviously, you see the resemblance, adrenochrome, adrenal gland. And your adrenal gland is basically the response to stress. It's like that responder. It's that attachment, basically. So it responds to stress, and it's located on the kidneys. Your adrenal glands are located on the top of your kidneys. The reason I'm specifically saying kidneys is because you see how they target the kids. So when it comes to the adrenochrome, they target the kids because it invokes that highest level emotion of fear. And your adrenal glands is what releases that stress. So you see how they want to do that. They knew what they were doing. These people are basically they're cutting you open for a reason. They're what do I have here? I have a specific term. I like to stick to that. They're psychologically evaluating you. These people are doing diagnostics on you because they are trying to learn you. They're so curious, that's what I'm saying. These people seem to be fascinated for a reason. And it's not for your gain. It's not for your betterment. They're not, when they want to do the PAPs on you and they want to do the yearly checkups, we didn't always have those doctors, and those weren't always there. So to say that they're needed is a lie. It's a whole psychological game. You feel me? It's a whole ritual. You feel me? They're digging in you, opening you up, examining you for a reason. You feel me? So be careful with that. Okay. We were on the adrenal glands. Okay, so as you can see, everything deals with hormones here. Everything is dealing with hormones. Your hormonal response, if that makes sense. So it's a messenger, basically. So let's go to the adrenal medulla. Doesn't that sound familiar? Remember the medulla oblongata, which is in your brain? That doesn't it sound familiar? So the same thing in your brain, it's the same thing in your kidneys. The adrenal medulla, which is located in the inside of the adrenal cortex, it produces stress hormones. It produces that. So the adrenal medulla, which is located inside the adrenal cortex, which is located on the top of the kidneys, that is what produces those stress hormones. So including adrenaline. These are all tied in together, so everything is responding to one another, and this is why they target fear. They feed off of fear. So when I heard adrenal medulla, it made me want to look into the medullum oblongata, because it definitely had I know it has some type of connection. So basically, if you aren't aware, the medulla is located at the back of the skull, the back of the mind, the stem of the mind, and the very top, the last, I guess, cortex of not the cortex, the very last step of your spine. So it's the right at the bottom, you feel me? Because that's the connection. Those are messengers, basically. So what I have here is it's at the base of your brain, and it's the stem or the top of your spine. It's the connection, like I said. And you have something known as the autonomic activities. Your autonomic activities basically is your response, how your body responds. Your natural, it's an auto response system. So it's like your blood pressure, for example, things that don't necessarily require your attention. So like your blood pressure, your heartbeat, your respiration, your cardiac function, your reflexes, your heart rate, your blood flow. All of these are like, I wrote here, primary individual response systems. So these are the things that, like I said, it doesn't necessarily require like blinking. It doesn't necessarily require you to think about it. You feel me? It just happens naturally, gradually, or flowingly, like by itself. So basically what I got from the medulla oblongata is basically like a natural system that helps for your hormones, your response system. Your response system is also like your hormones, which why I tied it in together. And then I began to tap into, like, everything responds to one another. So everything it reacts to one another. So if your stress level is going up, what is also going up? Your blood pressure. So this is now affecting your autonomic activity, your thinking. You see how it ties in here? So it also rises your heartbeat, like it says here, your breathing, you feel me, your reflexes, you're panicking, you're all over the place, which is why I gave you those examples of women who they're late. You feel me? When you're late, or not even women, but when you're late, you're usually like leaving shit behind, you're dropping shit, everything seems to be going wrong, because you're like, that's the energy you're in that lower docile state, if that makes sense. Everything is just more at a rapid, like you're not that's why people say calm down. Calm down, you can think straight. So it all ties in, it all makes sense. So then I began to tap into the estrogen, and estrogen, it's a group of hormones. Everything ties into the hormones. So I don't know why hormones are so important, but it's like I can see why it's important on a bio level, but I'm trying to see like why is it like what category does it sit in? Like I want to like categorize it. Like I want to say it's a heart, or it's a lung. You know what I mean? I kind of want to, but I guess it's like a cell or something. You know what I mean? Like its own membrane or something like that. I don't know, but it's a stimulation chemical. So estrogen. Let's tap into that. Estrogen, which is produced by women, it's a group of hormones which promotes the development and the maintenance of female characteristics of the body. So when women develop too much, so it's like boobs, or I don't know, a natural menstrual cycle, what else? As a woman, I don't fucking know. Estrogen, it's like since I have it here, I might as well just use my mind. Group of hormones which promotes the development and maintenance of female characteristics. So like being able to scream as a woman, even though men can scream, we have a more higher pitched tone. Or being able to, I guess, we're more flexible as women. I don't know, I'm just going off the top of my dome. Even as you begin to develop, let's go on a deeper level. When you, as women, we begin to develop our ovaries start to shift, and we begin to open up, and like our insides, we begin to develop a more mature set of organs, and our whole system changes. So like, for example, when you're ready to have a child, your body is now in a more developed state of being. So I guess that's what estrogen kind of promotes, that growth, that stimulation, that regulation. So now let's just say, because this is what I actually wrote, let's just say it's more irregular. Sorry for the distractions. If it's at a irregular state, or the regulation is off, if you're developing too much estrogen, women tend to have irregular periods. So your periods are more irregular. They're like on and off. They're not on time. That is a sign of irregular estrogen, women. Bloat. Stress, overly stressed, when you're always in a stressed out state, that is estrogen, built up hormones, built up stress, built up tension, basically. Heavy periods, when you bleed too much, women, that is a sign of too much estrogen build up in your body, too much energy, if that makes sense, too much of the wrong energy. So an imbalance, basically. It's a dysfunction, basically. Weight gain, that is also another one. And then I went over to men, because the men we're mirrors, you feel me? We are all the same, but nothing. Oh my gosh, that brings me to my point. I'm gonna get back into the men, what I was gonna say, but I have to ask you guys something. I was looking into something, and this is one of the most fucking deepest questions without it being that fucking serious. Does everything matter? Okay, so I literally, the question is, nothing even matters. Or not even the question, the statement, the analogy, nothing even matters. That shit had me thinking. I was up thinking, like, what the fuck, does nothing even matter? My opinion, I'm gonna give you my opinion, and you please share. Nothing even matters. Yes, everything matters. And this is why I say, if nothing matters, you don't matter. So it's like, you know how you create your reality? Everything is everything, basically. So when someone says nothing even matters, I'm going to go against that. Everything does matter. So if I see a butterfly, that is I'm connected to that. Everything is connected. That's just like saying you're disconnected to everything. When people have that thought, or that analogy of nothing matters, they're basically saying whatever you see, whatever you experience, basically the whole thing of saying, in a million years, none of this will matter. Or tomorrow, none of this will matter. You feel me? Everything counts. And that's what it is. That's my opinion, at least. Everything matters. Someone gave the best thought on that, y'all. And I was like, ooh, he cut the surface. He cut the surface. I was like, oh my gosh, that was so deep. I love getting deep, and I love thinking. Like, I was just like, what the fuck? Everything does matter, nigga. And what did he say? Please help me find it. I'm talking to my spirit guys, by the way. I don't know. I hope I screenshotted that, bruh. What? I was so... Oh, it might be on this phone. Fuck. Would y'all be mad if I go look it up? Let me see if I can move fast. Like, quick fast. Fast forward it if you want. Because I'm looking, like, I read something. It was like, nothing even matters. Everything matters. Like, when it starts to rain out of nowhere, that matters. Niggas just like, niggas aren't connected. That's what that means. Niggas aren't in tune. Nigga, tap in. Everything counts. Everything. When you sneeze, and then like a pin drops over there and it is in tune with your sneeze, that mattered, nigga. That shit counts, nigga. Or when you fucking, I don't know, when you're thinking of something and someone says it, that mattered. Like, that was, everything is connected. And for the people who usually say nothing matters, they're usually like disconnected, or they usually don't tap into their emotions, or they don't like feel, you know, on a certain level. You feel me? Let's see. Nothing even matters. Hold on, because now they gonna act stupid. It was on like Reddit, you know, like when people like start to like, they like ask questions and everyone like answers it. Fuck, they're Aggie. Oh. I know that's right, Spirit. Okay, look. Okay. Okay, let me see if I can find the dude. Oh, I hope this it though. Sorry, y'all. Damn. I'm mad. I just want. Oh. Okay. Period. Wait. Let's not get too fucking excited, cause hold on. This giving vibes though. I really feel like it. Bruh. These niggas showing Kendrick Lamar. Like, nigga, we not talking about that. I didn't find it. Oh, why didn't I screenshot? Maybe I did, but not on this phone. Let me double check. That's flaw. Wow. Aw. I really wanted it. Whatever. Okay. Nothing. Okay, damn, that just took us all off guard and shit, or off grid. So you think about that question if you want. Like, does everything matter to you, or nothing even matters? To me, everything matters. Everything matters. Okay, let's go back. Oh, I'm mad because I really wanted to like discuss that. I'm not even gonna lie. Okay, where was we at? See, look, now I gotta find where we was at. Oh, okay, we were on the men. Testosterone. So you know how we were going over the estrogen for women? Men have testosterone, which is women estrogen. So this, when you guys basically have, I'm not a man, so I don't really know, like, I guess, like, let's just say where you begin to grow, like, facial hair, or you begin to have puberty, or you begin to have, like, you begin to develop as a masculine. I don't know. So, I don't know. But if it was imbalanced, like I mentioned with the women, how if we're imbalanced, you know, shit starts to go off with our menstrual and different things like that. For the men, when you are imbalanced, you have an erectile dysfunction, and that is basically where it won't like stay hard, you know what I mean? So let's just read the scientific definition of it. It occurs when a man can't get or keep an erection firm enough for sexual intercourse. It can be a sign of physical or psychological conditions. You see how everything is in the mind. So when you begin to basically be in an imbalance, a dysfunctional, chaotic space of being, mentally or physically, like it says here, it can be a sign of physical or psychological conditions. Your body responds to it. You begin to your receptors begin to receive these messages from these different like dysfunctions within your body. You feel me? So if something is in an imbalance, your body's going to communicate. Everything is messaging one another. This all ties in some way or somehow, but yeah, I just wanted to bring up how the hormones are such a key significant factor within our bodies. So everything deals with hormones, which is how everything around the adrenochrome ties in. Also, these are signs how it can affect you physically, or like it says, psychologically. Your stress, you're always in a stressful state of being. Your mood, you feel me, you're always moody. Men who's always moody, they tend to develop, or they have enveloped a, like, they have so much or testosterone within them, instilled, that it creates these side effects. Basically, it creates these reactions externally. So stress, moodiness. Some men have relationship strain. So I don't know what that means for you, but just connect to it however you feel that. Relationship strain. Low self-confidence. Basically insecurity here. And breasts. You ever see men with breast extra tissue on in their breast area? That grows for men because they have built up testosterone. Puberty, a lot of acne, that is also signs of like stress. So everything ties in. Aging is also another sign. Like you know when you know. What I have here is domain. The spirit guides, they gave me the word domain after I did all this research, and I actually searched up the meaning, and it says an area of territory owned or controlled by an area of territory. So the domain is an area of territory owned or controlled by a ruler or government. What? That is so fucking crazy. So they're psychologically evaluating us. They're knowing the triggers, certain things, certain colors, even certain things can promote certain reactions. It can get certain actions out of you. So for example, this is just on a minor scale. When you look at McDonald's, for example, you see how it's yellow and it's red? Those colors they send off certain frequencies to your mind, and your mind actually responds. So now you're thinking that you're hungry, when actually the colors promoted that. These are why a Golden Corral, it's red. It triggers that emotion, that hormone for food. Everything is an emotion or some form of message response, basically. So what else? Burger King, red and blue. That actually gives you this form of control or power. Blue, that's more royal. But red, it makes you hungry. Yellow, it attracts you. So that's why Sonic is red and yellow. You see how they basically tied everything in together. There's so many more. Applebee's is red. Chili's is red. Carrabba's is red. Some places, basically, they kind of place you in a space where your thinking is altered. Subconsciously, though, it's not like you're consciously like, oh, I see that, now I want it. But in the same sense, it's like, I see that, now I want it. Yeah. And you notice how like Olive Garden is not necessarily a color. It's more tan. It's more mutual. So it places you in a more relaxed state. This is why they want you to feel like you're in Italy. You're more in a luxurious environment, a more space of being, because they want you to feel more relaxed. Though you're hungry, you're gonna feel more relaxed. I believe there's green in Olive Garden as well. So colors can trigger your emotions. Also, these people this is why they cut you open so much, and they took your children so much, and they evaluated your children so much. There was a man, I believe his name was Sam. He was a doctor. He was I don't know. I can, you know what, since we're speaking facts, because I love to like back up what I say. There was a doctor, though, back in the 1900s or 1800s, something like that. Let me just do the damn research. He basically took children, and he would use metal tools. I believe there was certain tools that he would use, and he would psychologically beat it into, or he would psychologically evaluate children by beating it into the side of their head because of their parents or because of their genetics or something like that. So and they have his statue up, like in DC or something. Sims. Perfect. His name was J. Marion Sims. Yes, that is his name. And this guy, you see his monument? Yeah. They prioritize these people. They like to idolize them is the word. In the 1800s, okay. The Alabama physician, thank you, James Marion Sims. Go do your research on this man. He conducted infamous experimental gynecological surgery exclusively on black women. Let me let this damn window up because shit getting real. He constructed these experiments, these surgical experiments, exclusively on black women, bound to the surgical table by chattel slavery, physical force, and opium. The drug did not ally their pain, so he believed. I actually heard it in a speech. This woman gave a speech or some form of like PowerPoint where she broke this man down and all that he did to black women exclusively. He would put them through this pain because he said, because we are black women, we can endure such a pain. We don't need medications or different things to basically put us in this state of relaxation. He said, because we are black women, we can endure such a pain. So he would cut us open consciously, open, or conscious, basically, not unconscious, conscious. He would cut us open and basically do diagnostics on us because he believed that whatever, the drug did not. Listen to this shit. Some historians think that they became addicted to it. I told you, these people fantasize over you for a reason. These people are so mesmerized and so just baffled when they see you, because you are not just a normal being. You are gods to these people, which is why they needed you to. They don't want you to know who you are. If you know who you are, you wouldn't need them. You wouldn't need to go to work. You wouldn't need to send your children to their facilities and their different educations and participate in their religion and just basically obey these people's way of living, accept these people's way of living. Had you knew who you were. He was a modern surgical gynecologist. So he evaluated women. He would cut them open consciously, and he would like whatever research he would want, and not only just women, black women exclusively, but children. So he would literally evaluate their minds with metal tools. Like I said, he would drill into their heads. He didn't put the black women to sleep, so maybe he didn't put the children to sleep. I wouldn't doubt it. You feel me? All right, let's keep this thing going. But these people know how to control you, your psych. They know how to basic MK Ultra in living fucking day. They know how to control you without touching you, basically. So it went from physical slavery to mental slavery through foods, through media, through the drugs, the alcohol, the electric pens. Everything is, like I said earlier, everything is power and electricity around you for a reason. They want to make everything these people are so technology. How should I word this? These people are like technology based. They're so robotic. They have no connection to nature. There's no certain degree in nature. There's no, and that places me to another point. You see how everything is square? These people had square everything. You're down to your doors, your ceilings are square, your roads are square, the sidewalks are square, the stove is square, the refrigerator is square. It's everything is a four-cornered contract for a reason. These people understood how the energy, the pockets of squares traps energy. You notice we never worked with squares. We work with rectangular or triangular, figures. These people, they knew how certain angles and degrees could trap energy. So 90 degrees basically creates a 180 degree angle. So it basically 180 degrees. It's a positive, let's just say electron. Positive attracts negative. So it's like when they created these positives, it attracts negative. This is why energy is always so stagnant and stuck. There's no flow. There's no circuit. You know what I mean? So it's like everything is trapped. This is why you always have to cleanse the room and cleanse the ceilings of your home, because the energy is not at a flow. It's at a constant stagnance. So these people were so aware of what they were doing. This is why everything is a box around you. They want to keep you trapped. They want to keep everything stuck. When people say I can feel the vibe, the tension in the room, it is actually fucking there. There is a such thing as energetic frequencies or energetic portals, basically. So it's like where certain things, like when people argue and then you go back into the room and you can feel like the muddiness of the room energetically. That's because certain portals were open at that time. Certain like dark portals, basically negative energy, and now it's in a stagnance. It's in those pockets, certain pockets, those angles, those pockets and the cornered walls. They trap that energy, and these people knew what they were doing. So they knew that the 90 degrees angles, it would like create a 180 degree like plane. I don't know how to really explain it, but it's really true, and I have it written if I can find it. Okay, here it is. Angles, they create dense pockets. So 90 degrees equals 180. 180 is known to be a straight angle. You get it now? A straight angle, there's no flow, there's no currency. It's a straight angle, so it's a dense plane. You know what I mean? It's a straight line. So it basically traps, it's a trapped scale, basically. What I have written here, and it boxes, so it's a four-cornered, like I said, it's a four-cornered contract. Everything is four-cornered for a reason. It's a cubed reality. Like I was mentioning, as opposed to nature has no certain rule, no certain degree. There's nothing in nature has a fine line. Have you noticed that? Even if you take a tree, you take the ocean, you take a bird, you take grass, nothing in nature is straight. Everything is undefined. Everything is undefined for a reason. And these people, they stick to like these certain angles to keep you docile, to keep you stuck and trapped purposely, all done by design. So let me see. Not only through the drugs, the alcohol, though this is back to the mind control, the MK Ultra. Not only through the foods and the media and the drugs and the alcohol, the electric, everything is electric now. They want everything, like even the fucking cashiers are no longer there because they have the self-checkout. Everything is electric now. This is why the water is drying up. This electric grid will no longer run. It will tear the fuck down. And we knew exactly what the fuck we were doing when we dried up everything. And now everything is going to crumble. There's no more moisture for these grids, these power plants to stand up. Also, they have towers placed everywhere in your fucking community to keep your mind, your brain, because everything is receptors and messengers. Like I said, with the hormones, everything is a messenger system. Everything is connected. So if you are constantly getting hit with all these different frequencies, it is altering the way that you think, also the way that you feel. Radioactivity, basically the what are they called, the satellites that are floating around, those things are also manipulating the radios, the microwaves, that energy creates like a certain, like it's like an infection on your mind, you know what I mean, because everything is energy here. But also with their education, they control through their education the politics. They want to keep you stuck. This whole Kanye West scheme, they want to keep you stuck. The news, don't watch the news. If you watch the news, then hey, so what can be it? But the news, that's another thing to keep you in a controlled state of being, in a controlled state of awareness. You really, you follow them. You feel me? You really don't have your own way of thinking. You're now relying on them to tell you what is next. They don't know. They only keep you where they want you. You feel me? Everything is MK Ultra here, basically. Now let's see. Okay, I want to make sure. Oh, this is where I go to the animals. Remember I said I would get back to the animals? So this is, like I said, the reset, the activation. Everything is being activated now. So the trees are about to start really moving. You know how the mountains, those are the actual tree stumps, in my opinion. I have heard this before, and I believe it. You know, the mountains that you see are tree stumps. Those are the actual tree stumps. The deserts, those are actually the bottom of oceans. This is why you've seen the dinosaurs on Mr. MB33. He actually showed dinosaur foot at the bottom of these dried up rivers. What do you think these are? Or what do you think this is? You feel me? This is actually like what, like everything is coming to the forefront. They can no longer hide this grid anymore. You're now about to see the true alignment of the map that they show you. You're not about to see the actuality of it. That is not the way that it is. That is not the act. There's not 7 continents. You feel me? Let's actually see, or however many. I think it says 13. Don't get me wrong. Whatever they say, it's not that. You're now about to basically, the revealance is here. You feel me? This is why all this water that you're seeing that's being usurped up by these ships, they're exposing the land, the motherland. It's on fire. It's time now. So not only are the trees, this is why you see trees moving now on their own. These trees are awoke now. They're no longer in that space of like what is it called, they're no longer in like a space of stillness. Basically they're operating how they normally would operate. Trees did walk, trees did talk. This is why you can talk to trees now. For those who are tapped in, you can feel the energy from trees. You can like basically communicate with the tree. When you hug a tree, you feel loved. Those trees are actually live beings. So they're being reactivated at this time. And now this brings me to the animals. I talked about this in my other video. I had a dream. I posted my dream about the animals, the very enlarged tiger. That was a dream. Or that was in my dream. And these animals, basically their agility is about to be activated, their speed is about to be activated, their size is about to be activated, it's about to be enhanced. There's an advancement with the animals here. So the ones that are in cage, you're gonna start seeing them breaking out. You're gonna start seeing them out there attacking people. Watch how all of this occurs. Their strength, they're about to have this super strength. These lions are about to become a beast. Like, we're about to return to our natural state. We're actually like 16-20 feet giants here. We are so small, you have no idea. Everything's about to be enlarged, reset. The genetics, everything is increasing basically. And what, if you aren't familiar with agility, it's basically the ability to think quickly or to move quickly. So the reflexes, which ties into the fucking hormones. Everything is about to be like reset here. My neck is like, oh, I'm sorry. This is okay. Yeah, so that basically concludes what I was saying about the animals. You're about to be like, I'm telling you, y'all, it's about to get real, like on a movie type shit. So for those of you who have been taking this shit for granted, taking this shit for a joke, like things will never, you feel me, like ever change. You can just play around with spirituality. Get ready. You're about to have a rude of fucking awakening, and it's not a joke. It's not a joke at all. And it's about to be fucking beautiful. We've been waiting on this, and this is it, y'all. Can y'all believe it? Like, it is finally here. This is where the system begins to fall, shut down. The outages, you know, the blackouts. This is where everything begins to take place. So it's gonna be like out of a movie. Get ready. Now, I have here a list of a few things, or a list of things here, just like some random things I wanted to discuss. Dead animals. So you may start to see dead animals, dead anything. Take heed of that. It's just like seeing a live animal, or seeing a synchronicity or numbers or something like that. That dead animal is a totem that you should actually go refer to, or go look up, go look into, because that is, you have inhabited that animal. You have now became that animal. So when you see a dead, let's just take this for an example, you see a dead crow, you have now mastered. That's a sign of mastery. So go look up that totem. Whenever you see a dead animal, that is a totem that you should go look into. When you see a crow, for example, go look into that, and just know that that is you. You have mastered death, the death and rebirth process. You have mastered the awareness state, because you know crows can be very aware, very secretive about their prey. They can be very, like, they sit at the top and they look down at everything. You feel me? Crows also run in packs. So you've mastered that energy, basically. You've embodied it. That's an embodiment sign. I talked about living comfortable, so you niggas and you niggas and you bitches, y'all no longer will be able to live comfortable, and that is on soul. You will no longer have the ability to just free for all, party on the weekend, and send your kids off to school, go all this fucking and all this shaking ass and partying, getting drunk, and just living free. You know what? Live it up. Live it out. Do what you gotta do. Have fucking fun. Because when this shit cracks, it is cracking. It is drying up because it is cracking. When this shit happens, you will be the main one. You will be the main fucking one. And I'm not even joking. The ones who are so focused and fixated on carnal and all this temporal shit, you will be the ones who are literally fucking devoured by that very same game that you are playing. Everything, basically, all of this was a test. This was a test for your morality, for your character. How will Superman and Superwoman do if we were to get them to forget about who they were? If we were to put the Hulk back to, if we were to minimize the Hulk, would he remember who he was? Would he take advantage of others when he does remember of who he was? You feel me? To test a true ranger, a true powerful God, your God, you want to be tested? Come to hell. Strip you from everything you know. Now what? How much do you truly love your brothers and sisters? How much do you truly care? Because what she has between her legs, what he has in his pockets, that shit is the last thing you should be worried about. And those of you, if that's your priority in one another, you are insane. Okay, I think that's it, but I do have to read something else, and then, okay. Oh my gosh, I never talked about the skin. So this is just, I'm just gonna sum this up because we did tap into the adrenochrome, basically like on a chemical level, like what it is. genetically and how it affects you, and why they target the adrenal glands, because that is sitting on your kidneys, that is controlling your kid, that is how they feed. These people, a man, he was in an interview or in a conference room basically with these very same people, these world leaders, as he quote, the entertainers, the religious icons, the stars. You notice how they always deem themselves as stars, as like these light beings. You know who always deemed themselves, and this is just a side note, the shining ones, the star people, the promised ones, the celebrities, the top of the top, you know what I mean, who they deemed themselves as. This was all a hoax, you feel me? So let me show you. Who likes to deem themselves as like the light, the star, you feel me? Lucifer. Lucifer is Latin for Venus, and if you guys aren't aware, Venus is the eastern star, the east star basically. So the eastern star basically is another interpretation of the morning star, and Venus, which I say the star, which is who they try to deem themselves as, the star, or the light, or you know, just like the utmost God. They always want to place themselves in these categories for reasonings, because they're actually mimicking, or you know, basically they're mirroring their God. So Lucifer, Lucy is Latin for light. Lucy is Latin for light, and fur is Latin for carry. So if these people deem themselves as because it means light, or the light carrier, you notice how Lucifer, he basically deems himself as the bearer of light, or the bright morning star, or the star. You notice how they always want to depict stars, but they flip it around. They want to misconstrue it. Here is what I was saying here. So it's like that mirroring image. They want to deem themselves as the light, but they're the actual darkness. So it's kind of like that. That's funny how Lucifer calls himself the bearer of light. So if you guys aren't aware, the blazing star, which is the 8-pointed star, that is, they always basically put it upside down in like a form of mockery of the Most High. We are we are the head, the 2 arms, and then the 2 legs, but they flip it upside down to basically let you know that it's not morality for them. It's basically like power and control. They don't care about what's right. You know what I mean? They don't care about what's right and what's wrong. And I have here, you have to be bad to be good. So it's like, and also Shakar, that's another form of a deity. That's another dark, blasphemic spirit. Shakar, go look it up. He's actually the shining one as well. So you see how they want to do that whole depiction of things? That is basically where it's like they want to deem themselves as bad, or excuse me, as good, but you have to be bad to look good. You feel me? So think about that with the celebrities. They have to be bad they have to do something bad to be good. And yeah, I was also looking at some other things like I'm just trying to make sure I didn't forget anything. I mentioned how the reset judgment is here. The gimmick, there's a gimmick if you don't realize it already. A gimmick basically is a stunt or a trick intended to attract attention, publicity, or business. Hence Kanye West, these celebrities, not just fucking him, the celebrities. He funky. But proverbial, you guys may start to expect physical zombies, like niggas walking around like acting retarded on some shit, like literally like dead as fuck. But niggas, it's gonna be like that. So it's gonna be more of an idiom. It's more of an idiom. This is why I use the word proverbial. These are zombies. These type of zombies today, nigga. It's not gonna be like in a movie type shit, or maybe it will, but it's really gonna be like they're gonna be like blind, or they're gonna be blind to the truth, deaf to the truth, dead to the world. You feel me? It's like, to be alive doesn't mean you're living. You know what I mean? So you're walking amongst the living dead. You get it? So it's like that whole type of thing. And I have here mind over matter. So mind over matter. Does everything matter? Does nothing really matter? That brings me back to that question. But shit. Alright, y'all. I'm gonna conclude it. But I have one more thing. Are y'all familiar with the song Hit 'Em Up by Tupac? It's a diss to Biggie, and this is the channel song, and then I'm gonna conclude it. I'm out of here. Y'all can go. Hit 'em up. So I was guided to take some messages to basically script out what he wrote, or what he was rapping about. I wrote down some of the lyrics, and this is basically what Spirit wanted me to tell you niggas. Remember at the beginning when I was like, you niggas got the game messed up? Word. This is a message to you niggas, okay? So I ain't got no motherfucking friends. So this is for like, just apply it where it fits. If the shoe fit, wear it. I ain't got no motherfucking friends. That's the first thing I was told to write. Then Tupac, these is all quotes of Tupac, okay? And then he goes to say, so fuck peace, I'll let the niggas, this shit is so hard. He said, so fuck peace, I'll let the niggas know it's on for life. Now he said, now you about to feel the wrath of a menace. Nigga, I hit him up. And then he goes to say, y'all niggas ain't even on my level. I'ma let my little homies ride on you bitch made as bad boy bitches. Okay, and I just seen a beautiful ass butterfly. I swear to God, everything matters, bro. I'm not fucking playing. Everything matters. Yeah. And then this is the second verse of like someone else, and he says, guard your rank. And they said, quote, guard your rank, cause I'ma slang your ass in a pang. And I looked up what is a pang. P-A-N-G. It's a sudden pain or painful emotion. You see the connection? Yeah? Emotion, hormones. No, just like so okay, anyways, and then I have here trying to come up off of me, you in the clouds hoping. It's like a Sherman, niggas. Oh, he said trying to come up off of me, you in the clouds hoping. So trying to come up off of me, you in the clouds hoping, it's like a Sherman, niggas. And I looked up, what is a Sherman? It's a heart's desire. So it's like, just put it where it fit. I ain't gotta explain. And it says, think they learned to fly, but they burn, motherfucker, you deserve to die. Think they learned to fly, but you burn, motherfucker, you deserve to die. Hey, don't shoot the messenger. We ain't no motherfucking joke. Thug life. Niggas better be the... Oh, wait, hold on. Whoa. I was kind of like hopping everywhere. He said, we ain't no motherfucking joke. Thug life. Niggas better be known. And then they wanted me to break down thug life, thug, the hate you give. So niggas better know. Once you lay your bed, lay in it. Kanye West. There's no comeback. Karma doesn't forget. Just saying. Anyways, and this is another thing. He says, how the fuck they gonna be the mob when we always own our job? How the fuck they gonna be the mob when we always on our job? For them niggas who is. He said, we millionaires. Killing ain't fair, but somebody gotta do it. Then he quote, killer be killed. Then he says, you think you mob, nigga? We the motherfucking mob. Ain't nothing but killers. And the real niggas, all you motherfuckers feel us. Let me reread that. He said, you think you the mob, niggas? We the motherfucking mob. Ain't no motherfucking, or I don't know if this says we the motherfucking killers or ain't no motherfucking killers. We the real niggas and you motherfuckers feel us. Okay? Nigga, I hit him up. Take money or get money. Take money. You feel? Okay. That was a nice discussion. Hour and 45 minutes. That was beautiful. I love that. So, yeah. I hope you guys, before I pick up the phone, I hope you guys enjoyed that. I love you guys so much. This shit is as good as it gets. You niggas will see. You niggas will learn today. And that's just like that. You niggas gonna learn today. And if you don't want to learn, nigga, you gonna get washed up. I told you, some of you niggas are laying down. Some of you niggas are laying down. You're accepting a slow death. That is the worst shit you can do. This was a test. Get ready. No more living comfortable. And this shit is real. This shit is getting real, nigga. And I'm so fucking excited. Tell me you niggas ain't ready, man. Tell me you niggas ain't ready. What? We've been waiting on this fucking day. We've been waiting on this system to crash. I know you niggas tired of going to work. I know you niggas tired of this money system, this whole fucking train, this whole fucking system. You feel me? This matrix just running intact. Y'all want this shit to just crumble. It's gonna fall, and I'm so fucking ready. Y'all see y'all brothers and sisters active. Y'all see them black, thick ass cloaks in the sky. Stop playing. We here. They're walking amongst us. No more hiding in the shadows. Everything you do comes back to you. That's it. That's all. That's that. And I love y'all. With all due respect. Let me get some sunlight. Nigga, I hit him up. The fuck, nigga? We coming back, nigga. Y'all thought this shit was over with, nigga? Y'all thought this shit was over? Y'all thought y'all had us. You thought you had us. Now we really gotta come back. And this shit is all for the babies. This shit is all about the babies. Let's not forget. Don't disrespect your child, your God. That might just be your fucking guide. And I meant that. Peace to the gods. Have a good one.